on. So just to give everybody a heads up and to speed up to things on basically what my channel is mainly about. It's mainly about motivational speaker, to just voice my opinion and just voice the way I feel about certain things. It could be anything, life in general, relationships, school, work, whatever, just anything in general. And before I get started, I do want to say I appreciate it for all the subscribers that I have. Thank you very much for that, and I appreciate you. Um, and basically, there's several topics that I do want to discuss. Um, I might do it. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, actually. I don't know if I'm going to pick one per day and then just go off of that. And then if anybody has feedbacks or questions or whatever, you can ask, or any concerns. As far as like young teens and stuff, I definitely want it for them, for young teens that are struggling with, relationships or with themselves. Like they don't know how to love themselves, or like they're into bad things. I'm gonna try to be motivated and try to get you to see life in another aspect, and not to lead down the wrong path, sorry. Because remember that in life it's much easier to be bad than it is to be good. But however, the difference between those two is being good might be a little harder, but you get rewarded for it at the end of the day. Being bad might be easier, but there's no reward for it. So that's why it's always good to do the right thing. Now, before I get into anything further on to whatever topic I decide to discuss today, and I think I have one, is that I want everybody to be aware that I'm not doing this channel because I'm perfect, because I'm far from perfect. Nobody in this world is perfect, first of all. I'm far from perfect. But whatever I'm going to sit here and discuss or say or tell you not to do is because I've done it, and I got punished, and I dealt with consequences behind my actions. So I've lived it. That's the only reason why I'm here, to tell it and tell you that there's a better way to live life, not to go down the bad way. You want to be positive. If you had stuff growing up and you've been through things in your life, you don't want your kids to be like that. You want to be better than your kids. So therefore, you want to teach your kids better. You want to teach your kids this is what you do not do. For example, certain things I did in life, and I gave my mom a hard time. Um, Now me and my mom are like this. We're like best of friends. Granted, I don't live in her house anymore, but still, when I was living with her, we would bump heads all the time. Now we're like best of friends. And basically, I would tell you that I gave my mom a hard time. And now, like, even my mom is shocked with some of the things I say, because I want to be a better parent for my kids. I don't want my kids to see that. As far as like the way I was, my son is 17. My son knows all my secrets. My son knows my dark side. My son knows things that I've done in the past, negative, positive, whatever. My son knows it. My daughter, on the other hand, is only 4. My daughter's not going to know. She's not going to know anything. She's not going to know that I was in group homes. She's not going to know that I ran away from home. She's not going to know none of that, because I don't want her to know that, because I want her to be better. I want her to say, oh, mommy and grandma get along, so that she gets along with me when she gets older. I don't want her to think that it's okay to be bad, or it's okay to talk to your mom disrespectful any way you want, because it's not. Now, I won't be too long. Maybe I'll give another like 2 to 5 minutes or whatever, just basically about a topic today, and then you know, and then I will probably be back tomorrow with further another topic or something else I want to discuss. But today I just want to discuss with you guys self worth, which is a woman knowing her worth, knowing what you are worth as a woman, and knowing what you are worth just as a person, not just women, men, children, anybody, but especially women. And the reason why I say that is because my mother is living proof that a strong woman is very, I don't know, I'm sorry guys, I don't know how to word this. Basically, okay, so men are supposed to be the provider and the protector for your family. Women are, the nurturers. We're the ones who bring the kids back to health when they're sick, when they're emotional over a boyfriend or whatever, right? Okay. But women in general need to know what you're worth. You need to know that you're worth more than if a man sits here and tells you that you're ugly or you're a bitch or you're this and that. No, you're not. You're worth more than that. If a man sits here and asks you for money and he works but still asks you for money, no, you deserve better than that. Because at the end of the day, women women are the ones that, yes, the men maybe give us the money, but we're the ones who pay the bills. We distribute the money to where it's supposed to go, okay? At the end of the day, women need to understand that it's not okay. It's absolutely not. It's not okay. It's not okay for a man to sit here and embarrass you. It's not okay for any of that. And remember, this is my number one favorite line. And please, I want you to run with this. This is my favorite line. That it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Remember, you can call somebody a bitch without calling them a bitch. So it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So it's a matter of facial expressions, it's a matter of body language, it's a matter of tone, especially tone. If you come at somebody all rah rah rah, they're gonna get rah rah back with you. If you're calm and you talk like appropriate adults and grown-ups, I bet you'll get more out of it. And this goes for men. You will get more out of your lady if you come to her with respect and as a gentleman instead of "Rah, rah, 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 what the fuck. No, she's not gonna want to hear you, and then she's gonna get rowdy back, and then guess what? Y'all just gonna bump heads. So what difference does it make? Why even do that? For what reason? Right? Well, so that is the facts of the day. And like I said, I will be back maybe later. I will be back maybe later or tomorrow, but just sleep on that. And ladies, please know that you're a beautiful woman inside and out, and you deserve better. You deserve a man to wine and dine you and worship the ground you walk on, because we are queens. As women, we are queens, and we are the foundation for our families. Understand that. If it wasn't for us, men would not be here in general. Not saying that we don't need to respect our men. Yes, we do, but it goes both ways. But at the end of the day, men need to be more patient with women, okay? This is why I'm happy my mom and my dad and my brothers raised me the way they did, to be a strong, independent woman. I don't depend on nobody for nothing. I take care of myself. I take care of my kids. I don't depend on nobody to pay my bills. I don't depend on nobody for nothing. When things are broke, guess what? I fix it. I'm a contractor. I'm a cook. I'm a chef. I'm a daycare provider. I'm a school teacher. I'm a nurse. I'm all of that, okay? I'm all of the above and some. And no, I'm not saying I'm the shit. It's just facts. It's facts. If you want things in life, you have to work hard for it and you gotta strive for it. No, it's not gonna get handed to you. Nothing in this life is free and nothing is just gonna get handed to you just because you're pretty or just because this is just, no, it doesn't work that way. If you want things in life, you gotta go get it. And if you wanna get treated good, you gotta put your foot down and you gotta demand respect. Like, no, I deserve to be treated better than that. I'm not dealing with this. When you're ready to talk to me like an adult, I'll be back. Until then, I'm not talking to you no more. That's all. And if the person really loves and cares about you, they'll second guess it and second think about it, and then they'll realize, like, you know what? All right, let me come to you as a man and not rowdy. You know, and maybe they will, maybe they won't. But at the end of the day, life is too short, people, and everybody needs to understand. Everybody needs to get along. I mean, not everybody needs to get along, but just, love and just be happy. Like, you don't gotta always be mad and miserable all the time. Life is way too short for that. Trust me, I know. I lost my son at a week old. Okay, I'm sorry, a month old. Life is too short, and trust me, my son is living proof. Do I sit here and am I bitter? Do I sit here and fight the world because I lost a child? No. You gotta live life. You gotta keep going. I've been through things in life. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna sit here and be rebellious or be miserable towards you. You didn't do nothing to me. It's the same thing towards somebody else. You can't sit here and be mad because you lost a parent, you lost a child, your phone's not working, you dropped your phone in the water. You can't be mad at the world for that. That's nobody's fault. Like, leave it in God's hands. Relax. You'll be okay. All right? Well, guys, until next time, I will be back. Peace.